You know something? Somebody asked me that. Again, control what you can control. We go win, but we're going down the road. We're this. I think it stinks. I think it stinks. I think the BCS and how we go with all these computers and all this stuff, I think we're ruining it. Because I'm going to tell you what, the playoff in which we have right now, it ain't going to solve it either. What's the playoff going to solve? I mean, you still got the same situation. I mean, I think we're going down. How they got to change how we pick the top teams in this country. You got to change it. That's not working. I think it was better in the old days when you did it by the eye test and did it, and everybody didn't even have a championship game. You went to your bowl game, figured out he's the best guy. I mean, when you really get down to it, the way it's going now, it makes no sense to me. After I look at it now, starting to look at it. But, I mean, we can't control it. I can't worry about it. But I think it's – because, all right, saying we got a playoff in 4 teams, what's that solving? How we're picking them has got to change. That's the thing that's got to change. I think so.
More for a human element in it?
Much more. Much more. When a computer can tell – I mean, what does a computer put in? I mean, it's too much about who you play, not how you play. And teams you're subject to your conferences. What are you going to do? You can go play a couple, and we go play Florida, and we schedule another big game out of that, and then two. I mean, but now I'm not saying it just for us. I'm saying for everybody else. I mean, I think the human element has got to. If we can't do it as a human element, we got to let a computer tell us who's the best team. We got an issue. We got major problems, and I think it's got to be fixed. But now, doesn't one of the polls have Clemson even with us or above us? Mm-hmm. One of the computers. They're in the same conference and we beat them. I'm not nothing against Clemson, but I'm just saying. I mean, Clemson's playing great. They're doing a super job. That's what I say. You look at something and you go, man, that don't make sense. You got to fix it. I mean, the human element. I mean, that's the thing that we're missing, in my opinion.
So we got to go back. So what's more honest, the writers doing it or the coaches?
Coaches.
Yeah.
I don't think by far. I think the knowledge of the game.
Seems like
and it's nothing against y'all. No, I don't. Then if you didn't, you shouldn't be coaching. What keeps a writer from doing it? What makes y'all honest? Why are you more honest than we are? Why do you have more integrity than we do?
I don't think that's a question. The question,
Yes, it is. No. What are you questioning? The coach is what? What do you, Brent? What are you questioning?
There's got to be some politics in
No.
coaching.
There's. If I would rate that above a kid, is there politics in writing?
Well, I'd like to say no.
Well, I did, but you don't believe me.
Yeah.
Integrity of the kids. See, what we forget about all this, if you do that as a coach or you do it as a writer, you have no business in the sport. You got to get out of it.
Well, I think one argument against the coaches poll is that you guys wouldn't get to see a lot of those games and that sort of thing, because you're.
How do y'all watch them? Well, can't the coaches? They can't tape them?
Oh, yeah.
Or look at them and have people watch them? There's no games. Well, how many games can you watch at a time? It's no different. It's no different. That argument's bogus. That's a bogus argument.
The one thing the coaches seem to do is take record into account more than writers.
Because they understand what winning is. They understand the importance of winning. You understand how you win. There's more style points put into the AP than there is the coaches. Coaches understand the grind. What you don't understand, any win is hard. Any win is hard. We think all winning is easy. It's not. Any win, every game, every situation, and going through it ourselves. It's like that's like telling us, you know who your writers are and how they write, but coaches pick the best writers. You guys know who the best writers are in the business. And you would know, and you would know that, but you would know better football teams than we would know. Here's what we do and how we do it. And that's no discredit to y'all. It's what we do. And it's like what you do. I couldn't step in your world and tell you, I may like that guy's article, but I don't know the integrity of how he went about his business, how he got to report, what he did, would have no clue of judging who your writer of the year is or to say that guy, I would rank him, boom, boom, boom. Now, you'd rank him by maybe how you like him, but I couldn't do it and do it better than you do. I admit that. And I don't think writers could do it better than coaches do. That's just my opinion. Because that's what we do, and we understand the true guts, roots of the business, that what goes into it and how winning is and what all goes into it. And I don't mean it as a slap to anybody's face. Y'all cover it, but I'm with you guys every day. They can't sit and say who's the best, right? I would have no, and what wouldn't be qualified to actually do it.
It was a great drive, and it's kind of momentous for my career, as well as Florida State being Virginia Tech at home. But as far as being something I would look at all the time, just moved on from it. Back to the division, that's the most immediate goal to get done. We'll clinch that after we go out there and handle our business this weekend. So, like I said, we just got to go out there and prepare for Maryland. They have a great defense. I know they have some injuries on offense, but we can't look down upon them just because of that. They want to win. They're going to have their home crowd just like Virginia Tech did. I'm sure it's going to be cold and things like that. So we just have to go out there and ready to play.